Blaised. Get Blaised. Get Blaised. Get Blaised. Get Blaised. Get Blaised. Get Blaised.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Get Blaised Talk Show. I'm your host, New Year's Blaze. Welcome to the show, everybody. Glad to have you. What? And welcome everyone to New Year. It's 2022, and I'm your host. My co-host here tonight is Hot Toddy. Meow. Hot Toddy's in the building as well. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. We are live here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Back home, everyone. Back home, where it all started. And I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and share it out to everyone. Please, this is the Get Blaised Talk Show. And we want to welcome anyone in. Jamar is here. Welcome, Jamar. Demon Joker's in the house. Welcome. This is New Year's Blaze, and glad to have you on the show. We're going to get to a lot of information here tonight. We're going to get to reviewing what's been going on here in LTD, and we're also going to preview what to come here later on today at the Steel City Supercard. And then later on tonight, you know there's stuff going down in the real world of wrestling, and we'll talk about that on the Wrestle Sense podcast. And that's on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. I want to thank each and every one of you once again. Glad to have you a part of the show. As a reminder to the pinned comment, if you're watching and you want to be a part of the show, there is a StreamYard link in each of the private chats, both on Facebook, Twitter, and Skype. I would love to hear from many of you out there in the digital wrestling world. And glad to have you aboard for the Blaised Radio show. If you guys watch the New Year's Eve edition of Blaised Radio, you may have been surprised how I was acting, and I don't apologize for my actions whatsoever. Everyone got what they deserved on the New Year's Eve edition as we continued the Stable Wars, and we'll recap that here momentarily. So make sure to grab a seat. If you're in the green room, be patient. We will be bringing people on to the show. Taekwondo is in the house. Hiya! If you're new to the channel, don't be alarmed. We like to have fun here. We bring you digital wrestling content and much more on the Blaised Radio Network here on YouTube. And I would like to extend my biggest happy New Year to everyone out there. And I want to give a late Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Festivus for the rest of us, and each and every one of you. So if you guys got introduced to Heel Blaze yesterday, do not be alarmed. Some were offended. Some were scared. Some were pretty happy. Today it's New Year's Blaze, so we're flipping the coin. We are laying down a new leaf, if you will, and not that kind of leaf. So we're bringing in the new year with a new persona to welcome everyone to the show. And yes, if you're wondering, it is my special golf voice saving myself as Monstar has saved himself until the ripe age of 59 years old. Yes, Monstar is a virgin, everyone. Sorry to spoil it for people like Shernette Williams out there. So I want to thank my co-host, Hot Toddy, once again. Hot Toddy in the building. In a glorious day, we're going to talk YouTube channel content creators like Monstar, like Shernette Williams, like many of you out there. And yes, Wally, I haven't forgot about you. I'm going to make a Twitter for you, and I'm going to call it Walter Johnson. It's necessary, so it will happen, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to the Get Blaze show. I want to thank everybody. We've got some people in the green room already, and if you'd like to join the show, feel free to click on the links sent in the private chats. I want to share some of my best practices in YouTube. The channel has been growing significantly recently, and I want to share best practices to try to help other people who are out there on YouTube, and I want to help them grow as well. not quite that way, but reach bigger audiences. Make sure that their channel is up to par and that their live streams or video uploads can be seen by as many as possible. There are some wonderful people here on YouTube that I met in my local Pittsburgh area, in the eastern part of the United States, as well as Canada, the UK, Australia, all around the world. And I appreciate you all. I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you to help me along the way as I learn from each and every one of you. And I can just hope and pray that some of you out there can learn from stuff that I do. And I'm going to share some of my secrets, share some of the things that I've learned today, and also give a big shout out to the members of the channel that are helping us expand the channel. And we will give a prize today to those promoters that are members of the channel, and also make a big announcement with the memberships and here as well. Yes, exactly, Ram. Australia in the building. And appreciate all of you guys and gals, all you dudes and dolls. I'm basically stalling a little bit just to let people file into the green room, into the live chat. And like I say, whether you're a member of the channel, whether you're brand new, whether you've been with me since day one. Ooh, day one pun. And whether your name's Luke and you're not a Skywalker. Real name Chauncey Bullock. Okay with the canned laughter already. So once again, I want to wish a happy new year to each and every one of you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. SUBSCRIBE. And we're very mellow. We're very chill. Curdy B's in the house as well. Let's do a glorious hot toddy. Always helps everybody out. No one knows what hot toddy is. Well, that's your problem. So without further ado, excuse me, we're going to get right to it. But I want to thank one of the members, the sponsors to the channel, to welcome you all in. Yes, it was a long New Year's night and a great party for my show yesterday. And it was also a wonderful after party as well. I want to thank the host of the after party from the Red Lounge. Congratulate them on their success. I will not congratulate the sympathizers of Radio Rex. But we'll be right back to review and preview what's going down and leaning towards Death Wrestling right after these words from one of our sponsors.
Hey, guys and gals. Cassie here, reminding you to stop into the Red Lounge. We're open 24/7, 365. So come in. We're the only place in town where every story has a guaranteed happy ending. You're watching Leaning Towards Death Wrestling with your boy, Blaise McCoy, on the Blaised Radio Network. Make sure to check out all of his shows every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. He's putting the unity back in community, right here on YouTube.
It'll all be fine, people. Please don't be sad. Be happy. Be happy it's a new year. And be happy that James Money is here. Money, money, money. So you guys saw a different side of Blaise yesterday. And if you missed it, definitely check out the show. There are no apologies from me. Everyone deserved everything they got yesterday. And I mean that from the bottom of my broken down, beaten, bloody heart. I'm doing fantastic, Luke. And I appreciate you in here. Happy New Year 2022. And here's to hope that 2022 is not like 2022. Good at bad jokes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's time to welcome in another new person to the live chat with a drum roll. Welcome, Mr. Drum Monkey. Glad to have you here. And the green room is filling up, and there are still some spots in the green room if you'd like to join the show. I'd love to have many, many guests here today. Many, many guests, and we'll talk to all of them. I stop babbling and start getting to the point, and the point is leaning towards Death Wrestling. We celebrated over 4 years of here on YouTube. My journey started over 5 years ago, or just about 5 years ago, in 2017, when I stumbled upon YouTube and digital wrestling and decided to research it, study it, watch all the YouTube content that I can, and I learned from many, many content creators out there. And I hope to share some of those best practices today in hopes to help some of you even more. If I've already helped you, that's what I'm here for. If I've pissed you off, or if I've made you sad, or if I've got any type of reaction, that is what I'm here for. I want to bring you something different. I want to bring you something unique. I want to work my balls off and my ass off to entertain you. I'm willing to make a fool out of myself, as you guys well know. I'm willing to be the joke of the butt of the jokes, I should say. See, I even ruined that joke. Not afraid to admit when I make a mistake. We all make mistakes. It's how you react to them that matters. And congrats to you as well, Wally. Congrats to you. No regrets. congrats to you. So let's get down to the first order of business and talk about what has been going down here in LTD and what is soon to come as we celebrate the past and look forward to the future here on the Blaised Radio Network, here on YouTube. We'll talk today a little bit about the Combat Kingdom Stable War. We will discuss the Steel City Showdown, which is about to go down as soon as this show is over. And we'll also be talking plenty of information about YouTube itself and also giving away some prizes here today. I know you guys love to hear that. We will be giving away some prizes today. We'll be giving away some prizes. And those will be to the members of the channel. Wish I could give a prize to each and every one of you. Hopefully my shows are a prize to each and every one of you as well. So let's go ahead and look at the state of LTD. But before we do, I want to wish a big happy birthday to two members of our roster today on January 1st. Celebrating a new year. They're also celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday to Uncle Frank and Dragor. Gregory Blakely and Uncle Frank celebrating their birthdays today. And I appreciate them both and everyone else as being a part of the show. Miles Stanley Ward's in the house. MSW. Good to see you. Let's go ahead and talk shop, if you will. Champions. Current champions here in LTD. We might see a lot of changes today. As Brandon Ace, the man who should have never had a contract here in LTD, still remains our world champion. Today we'll find out who's next in line. Will it be Drum Monkey? Will it be Riley Wolf? Will it be Shifty? Will it be Chance? I'm trying to avoid a Chance pun right now. Good luck to all the competitors in the mini tournament, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Also, the titles on the line tonight. The tag titles, Paragon and Knox, will put them up for grabs. The Battle Queen champion, Goddess of Pain, will put her championship today. Big Daddy Beard and the Blitzkrieg championship will be on the line as well today. K-Dog and the Crazy 8 title up for grabs today as well. The Internet Championship. Brian LG has two opportunities to bring home gold tonight, defending and fighting. Muscle and Power, Danny and Jade, and welcome in one as well. Jade Barrett will not defend her tag title tonight. She is the one that will be taking on Goddess of Pain as she earned it in a 5 Battle Queen elimination match. Micro Mike has seen his Lethal Championship be in danger, in jeopardy, but we'll see as we'll recap how that has gone down as well. The longest reigning champion leaning towards death wrestling right now, Feeling Kel, Redneck Avenger, and Shadow Press. They are the G6 Gladiator 6-man tag team champions of the world. They've been champions since July 10th, ladies and gentlemen, and that's a long, long time. So let's look back at some of the occurrences that have happened recently and look forward to what's going to go down tonight on the historic return back to where it all started here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the Steel City Supercard. In just a moment, as my computer freezes up, of course. And as many have known, things happen, shit happens, things go down, things change. The world is not perfect, so we adjust and we try to find ways to get past it. So welcome in, everyone. Glad to have you all part of the show here. We're going to talk about what's coming up next very shortly. Okay, I think we're back now, and let's go ahead and look at what has been going down. Maybe. Ooh, technical difficulties. Big technical difficulties right now, folks. There we go. All right. Let's talk about the championship information, the lethal title. We saw one tournament happen not too long ago, and that was the one where Clinton Cage really showed what he can do. And he made it all the way to the finals. However, came up just a little bit short in his quest to grab the lethal championship, as Micro Mike defended his title and held on to it. Now, he had another championship tournament, and this tournament, Jester from the top of the bracket won the tournament, and now he is next in line to face Micro Mike for the Lethal Hardcore Championship. Not tonight, but there's plenty of championships going down tonight as well. Here's what the stable war has come to so far. In the first round, we started with 14 teams of 5 competitors each. 4 active roster members and 1 battle queen battled as we spun the wheel to find out who was going to face who in the first round. The sympathizers with the win over the Dragon Army, the scavengers with a win over the Dragon Kingdom Hearts. The Red Lounge defeated the Awesome Friends, the Lethal Libations over the Entertainers, the Renegades over the Dream Crushers, the Solution over the Future, and the AAC defeated the Brotherhood in an epic comeback. Now, all the 7 teams who lost in the first round were put into the Second Chance Crazy 8 special on Christmas night, and the Dragon Army won their way back into the Stable War. Over the last few days, we've seen the Sympathizers defeat the Renegades, the AAC with a win over the Lethal Libations, and the Red Lounge yesterday with a win over the Solution. Welcome in, Jake Bagwell. Good to see you. I am New Year's Blaise, and I'm here to break down what's going down in LTD and get ready for what's about to happen. Bradley Plays is in the house. Always a pleasure. Great to see you aboard. And another reminder that we will be live tomorrow for another Red Zone show as we cover the NFL Week 17, which for the first time ever is not the final year. And we're back for Week 18 and the NFL playoffs. Hope to see you guys and gals there. As we continue to talk about what's been going down and what's about to go down, let's talk about today's show, the Steel City Showdown. 6 championships will be on the line, and we'll also find out who will be the number 1 contender for the World Championship. Yes, Drum Monkey will face off against Riley Wolf, and Shifty and Chance rekindle their long rivalry. The 2 winners will face each other in the main event. In any event, we'll end up taking on Brandon Ace for the Leaning Towards Death Wrestling World Championship in the very near future. Your boy Blaise is going to step back into the ring to beat up his family members, his 2 best friends, the Shmoo, Tyson Parker of the Steel City Committee, as well as my son, Junior McCoy, in a good old Steel City Battle Royal right here in Pittsburgh. We will be live outdoors. Thank goodness the rain has stopped, and we'll see how it goes. So good luck to all the Steel City folk as well. That's one of the bonus matches. There is another bonus match scheduled to happen, but you guys will have to tune into the show to find out what that second bonus match will be. The World Tag Team Championships will be on the line. Sir Dragon and Quicksilver came up just a little short against the Toad Squad yesterday, but now the team holding those tag belts, Paragon and Knox Boogie, will face off against TJ and Blade Charge here today. I can do that for you, Drum. The 6-man tag team titles are on the line as another quest to become a multiple champion, a belt collector, if you will, here in LTD. Brandon Ace is our world champion. Chance, Harper, and Melvin McDonald are also former world champions. They've come together to form the team known as AI. And I'm not going to try to pronounce what in the hell that actually means. The champions, as we talked about earlier, have held those belts for months upon months, closing in on one of the longest title reigns in the history of LTD. Shadow Press, Redneck Avenger, Feel and Kel will defend the G6 Gladiator 6-man tag team championships tonight. Not in a typical tornado 6-man elimination, but a good old 6-man standard tag team elimination, just like the epic main matches we have in the Stable Wars, where 20 is a count out. The last team, after pinfalls and submission elimination, will be your champions. Moving along, we have the internet title on the line. Brian LG, the internet champion, will defend against more YouTube people, if you will, as Troxel Sports streams Travis T on the far left, Wrestling Mama from Wrestler Survivor, Hunter McIntyre from FCW, Future Championship Wrestling, Teddy X from Yes, It's Wanston Honey, and the House of X Entertainment, and Dragor from the Gregory Blakely channel as well. Internet Championship will be contested inside a Combat Dome chamber. So the luck of the draw will come into play there as well as the luck of the draw when we spin the wheel to see who's going to face off each other in the next round of the Stable War, and spin the wheel to find out exactly who will win the prize pack from the T Public store today, as from our promoters, members of the channel. The championships will continue throughout the night as the Crazy 8 title is on the line. The far right, you see the champion K-Dog. On the left, former champion Corey Quinn tries to win it back. Those who have qualified winning matches over the last few weeks, the Nightmare, Cody Hagan, Sterling Rich, David Fowler, King Skullwrath, and Feeling Kel will all try to win one of the toughest titles to hold on to here in LTD. Speaking of that, the Blitzkrieg Championship. Big Daddy Beard from Big Daddy Beard Gaming and Promotions here on YouTube will defend it against former champion Miles Stanley Ward, Wally, Clinton Cage, Chaos Reaper, Brooklyn Joker, Crimson Ninja, Shupa Nacho, the Filthy One, Joel Quinn, and Brian LG. Brian LG, another member who could walk away with multiple championships tonight. And each of these men have qualified to fight in this contest. Jessica's in the house with the boom. Shake the room. And her friend, Jade Barrett, will be in competition tonight against the Goddess of Pain, our Women's Battle Queen champion. There is Big Daddy Beard Gaming and Promotions. Yes, it's me, New Year's Blaze, bringing a little golf commentary to the wrestling world today. A little more chill, relaxed version of your boy Blaise McCoy. But at the same time, BDB, it is Johnny Blaze. Ain't a damn thing changed. That's right. Keep in mind the Crazy 8 and the Blitzkrieg Championships. The champions can defend. They will earn a lethal championship spot in the near future while holding on to the current title they have. Very interesting stuff going down tonight. Don't forget, as soon as we are done, we will be going live for the Steel City Showdown Supercard from the Steel City of Pittsburgh in downtown Pittsburgh. Ooh, it's going to be a good one. The tournament we talked about to start off will end the show as well. Outside the place of futility in the world of Major League Baseball, PNC Park will be our stomping grounds tonight as we've converted that baseball field into a wrestling stadium to bring you the Steel City Showdown tonight on the Blaised Radio Network right here on YouTube. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be a great show. But we have even more news to break down as our brand new championship on Monday. The champion will be decided. Cougar Knight had won a Surrender 7 8-woman elimination match, submission style, to become the number one contender. However, we don't have a champion yet. These women will fight submission only to advance to claim the first ever Tap Out Princess Championship. And I do have breaking news. The committee is not going to make them defend their championship as soon as the contest ends. The match between Cougar and the winner of this tournament will take place at a later date. But we have Jennifer Richards, a former Battle Queen champion, against Hot Fire Rose. We have Lady Devil, a former Battle Queen champion, against Evil Shoki. We have Crushing Kelly taking on Amanda Tyler, and Molly Shamrock versus Danny Fuller in what should be one hell of a tournament on Monday right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Who will be the first ever champion? Tune in Monday to find out. And today, we recapped the Stable War. We talked about the Tap Out Princess, and Steel City Showdown will go down here today on the Blaised Radio Network, here on YouTube. Appreciate having everyone here in the building. We're about to get down to business. But before that, I want to reach out and touch someone in a good way. I want to make sure you guys all know that throughout my endeavors here on YouTube, I'd like to thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. No, we're not going back to that. I got everything out of my system yesterday. So if you were offended, if you were upset by Angry Blaze, by Heel Blaze, then good. You probably deserved it. So before we go on to our next part, where we talk about YouTubers and I share some best practices for you guys and gals out there, I don't know if I'll be able to drink one of these today, but we will be right back for our New Year's Blaze and some schooling, if you will, as I try to help those out there with their own channels. And a big announcement, but another word from our sponsors right here in the Blaised Radio Network. Stay tuned. Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Blaze Brew proudly brings to you Eliminator Beer. Don't get eliminated, get obliterated. Drink Eliminator Beer. Comes in a wide variety of flavors and colors. Available now at your local liquor stores, beer distributors, grocery stores, gyms, hairdressers, gas stations, restaurants, doctor's offices, pubs, bars, brothels, strip clubs, and street corners. Eliminator Beer, get one now. You won't be disappointed. You'll be shit-faced drunk. Hey, back. Well, no Eliminator Beer for me today. I got my co-host Hot Toddy here with me. Yes, drum. Yes, drum. That's exactly why Golf Blaze is here to bring you this episode of the Get Blaze Show. And welcome in Xenophon. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you as well. And now let's go ahead and talk about YouTubers. Talk about those out there. And I had a tournament not too long ago, well, pretty long ago now, called The Gathering, where I went outside the box and reached out to find over 30 different active YouTubers doing digital wrestling, supported their channels, supported everything they did, posted their logos all over the mat, and we had The Gathering, one of the biggest events that this channel has ever seen. It was amazing. It was fun. But now I want to take a moment, and especially if you guys and gals out there are watching the replay or catching this later, to go over a few things that I've learned and make a big announcement about. Maybe I can help you with your YouTube channel, to share some best practice on what I've learned over these 5 years, expanding my channel, learning, studying, and trying to bring a unique product to you guys and entertain you along the way. So yes, we've had many brands now. We've reached out on just the digital wrestling part here on YouTube, and it was my foot in the door, so to speak. Not to get your foot caught in the door, but my foot in the door to YouTube was the digital wrestling world. Whether or not I expanded the channel was up to the people that I met along the way and the things I could do here. Now, we celebrated one of our sponsors, Cass Adam Red, not too long ago here on the channel. And of course, we celebrate her as well. Welcome in, Cassie, Madam Red. As a reminder to everyone out there as well, we have several in the green room waiting. We will get to our guests here momentarily, but I really want to take some time to try to help you YouTubers out there to expand what you do, perfect it a little more. And not that I'm a big YouTuber at all. I know several that have millions, thousands, hundreds of thousands of subscribers out there, and some that just have a few, some that just started. It's not easy to grow your channel here on YouTube. So I want to share some best practices that can help you guys and gals out there hopefully expand your channels as well. I started with the season rookie garden, as you guys saw me try to grow food every summer and eventually watch most of it die. Shared my experiences in my backyard, how I planted different things, talked to you guys. It was more of a chill stream. It was a different side of your boy, Blaise McCoy. The Blaised cards, we will be returning very soon as my collectors of sports memorabilia and such. I like to share with all of you, and I will be having another episode of Blaised cards and collectibles. Also on eBay, Blaised cards are available for purchase, and I will be expanding my eBay channel as well. Running an eBay channel, running an eBay page, running a TeePublic page, running a Wix website, doing all of this while running a YouTube channel can be quite consuming. With health concerns over the past, I was restricted to not do as many things as I would like to do on YouTube, but it didn't stop me from trying to learn from every different community I could find out there. Not only learn what to do, but also what not to do. The WrestleSense podcast has started with now 10 episodes, and with the boys from the formerly Real Deal Wrestling podcast. If you guys have viewed it, they are knowledgeable, but we do not tell you what you should think, how you should think. We're just here to talk wrestling and have fun with it, no matter if you love AEW, WWE, New Japan, or all the above. We also talk about indie wrestling in our area and welcome indie wrestling thoughts from all over the world as well. The Red Zone stream started mid-season, week 5, I should say, the beginning of the NFL season, and have been a really huge thing that I've been studying for a long time. Football and basketball I know a lot about, and I wanted to bring that to you guys out there as well. The Red Zone streams have been big success recently, meeting people all over the world and having anywhere from 1,000, 2,000, all the way up to over 9,000 views for those shows, and reaching new heights in subscribers. And more importantly to me, just meeting new people and having fun watching football. Numbers I've never really talked about on the channel because number 100 is a big thing for a YouTuber. Number 1,000 is a big thing for a YouTuber. But I don't want to overshadow number 6, number 25, number 77, number 98. Everyone's valuable, whether you were the first, the 100th, the 1,000th, the 2,000th. It doesn't matter. So I don't want to stress numbers as much here, although that is the name of the game on YouTube. Analytics as well, knowing how to brand yourself and reach out. We're going to talk about that here in a second, just a little more. But our final brand, along with my friend Super Nacho, is the Legion of Dork. Retro toys, cartoons, video games. Of course, with a name like Legion of Dork, we're out to have fun. We've talked He-Man, Spider-Man, Transformers, Nintendo, Atari, and much more. But now let's get to the real nitty-gritty. I want to share some best practices and try to help you guys and gals out there with your YouTube channels as well. So where do we start? Let's break it down. Couple tips and hints that I've learned over my years here on YouTube that I think everyone in some way, shape, or form should try to use in their YouTube. Now, when I started out, I made a little goal. I wanted 100 subscribers. I wanted 50 people within my community. It has expanded and gone well over that, and I'm glad to be a part of it and to meet so many people along the way. As monetization came closer and closer, I decided to grow the channel, but I wanted to make sure I knew everything I was getting into, the pitfalls, the good things, and the bad things. So number one, be unique. Try to separate yourself from the competition. Do something different. Following the mold of things that are successful definitely helps, but try to go outside the box and do something other people aren't doing to separate yourself from the competition. Your paid appearance, the logo, the banner, your playlists, the description of your channel. Those are very important things as far as getting your content out there. Sharing links as well, and just setting up the page to be aesthetically pleasing is humongous here on YouTube. And I want to try to help people out there that have YouTube pages if they deem it so necessary in improving their channels. And I'll get to that in a little while as well. The trailer video, as simple as it can be, just explaining what your channel does, to highlights and more, short, to the point, and just tell people what your channel's all about. That is the first thing people see when they click on your channel. If you have a trailer video, it's guaranteed to help your channel and get people to understand and let them know how important hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel is. Supporting the channel. Social media presence is number 4. Get yourself out there as many places as you can, whether it be Twitter, Skype, Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok or whatever. As many social media platforms that you can share your links, share your information. The more you get the word out, the better chance you guys have of getting more people on your live streams or seeing your video uploads. Number 5 is a personal preference, but engaging your audience is huge to people here on YouTube. Welcoming people in the live chats, giving them shout outs is huge. Encouraging comments on your uploads and your live streams after the fact really helps YouTube notice you and get your channel and your videos out there. Social media, once again, comes into play, engaging your audience, having private chats, touching base in DMs and letting people know what's going on and getting them involved to learn from you and to learn from them. Moderators. Moderators should be a specific thing, in my opinion, and a lot of people use it differently, to each his own. Moderators should help you welcome people into your channel, help you support and explain what's going on when new people come in. It's very important. Thumbnails. That's what people see when they see your videos out there in the world. If it's something engaging, very short to the point with the title and explanation on what you're doing on your show, it's guaranteed to help you and your YouTube channel. Whether it's something basic just with text or a picture or a logo, thumbnails are super, super important. Along with that would be having playlists aligned with the different types of content you have. Hashtags. When you put out a video, the more hashtags, the better. When I tag my red zone streams, it's NFL football, it's pro football, it's live football, it's live games, it's live game audio, it's play-by-play. It's the name of every NFL team that is going to be on that show. The more hashtags, the better. I've already talked about it. Study and learn. Reach out. Find other people that are doing the same thing you're doing and find out what other people are doing. Find out what works, what doesn't work. There's a lot of YouTube help videos, basically what I'm summarizing here, that will help you grow your channel. Avoid negativity. It's going to be everywhere. Thumbs down, trolls. Don't give them the attention they want. Have your moderators help take care of business and ignore it as a streamer and just do your damn thing. Finally, one of the most important things, be yourself. Whether you show yourself on camera or don't, doesn't matter. Just have fun with what you're doing here on YouTube. And I wish each and every one of you guys success if you're putting yourself out there on YouTube. It is not an easy thing, but it can be a very beneficial and fun thing. I hope that some of these tips and hints can help you, but I wanted to take it a step further. So I will announce something new to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know for $1, $2, or $3 a month, you can help support the channel. I'm now introducing the featured membership for $5 a month, which I was totally against when I started doing this. But as I grow the channel, the need to have support from every means does help. For $5 a month, based on our personal discussions with whoever is a featured member, whether you want to support your channel or just be a top promoter to help the channel, we will discuss it one-on-one, and it could include one or more of the following things to help promote your channel and grow it. I'll highlight these members with specific shout outs that are on the top tier in the featured membership. Promotional video that I will do about your channel to promote the channel on social media and live here on YouTube to help you try to grow your channel. An on-air interview, if you'd like, bringing you on so you could talk about what you do on your channel, here on my channel, to hopefully get the word out to more. Social media promotional posts where I will share your links even more than I already do, along with the links to your actual channel and explanations on what you do out there. Channel reviews. I'll actually review your channel person by person, live or not live, up to you. I'll review your banner, your description, your playlist, criticize it without telling you what to do, just trying to give you help to see better ways to set up your channel, which can definitely make a difference. Enhancements to your channel. I do graphic design. A lot of the logos you see here in LT are done by yours truly. Others have submitted logos as well and are great. I keep my logos very simple. And if you would like a logo designed for the TeePublic store or for your channel, this is one way to do it. If you're already a member, you can upgrade to the featured membership. If you're not a member and you can support the channel in this way, I support you as well. If you can't, it doesn't matter. I do not treat those who do not subscribe or become a member any differently than those that are here on a regular basis. So that is what's new to the channel here. I hope I can help some of you guys out there with your channels. Or if you just want to be a top promoter and be a featured member, I appreciate you. That's what I want to do here in the Blaze Radio Network. Your boy Blaise McCoy, all the different things that I do. If I wasn't helping people while I'm here, I don't want to be here, people. So this is what it's all about. And I appreciate each and every one of you here on YouTube, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. So to some that don't have a YouTube channel, that may have bored you to death, but some that do really, it's hopefully strikes you as something that could help you out. If you do not want to support the channel by a membership, it doesn't matter. I will not treat anybody differently. King Fever's in the house. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. And I appreciate that, Drum Monkey. Drum also designed his own, and we worked together on some stuff as well. Drum Monkey did a great job. No, you can have your OnlyFans and promote it somewhere else, Drum Monkey. But that's something I've thought about for a long time. I needed to justify if I would have a $5 level in the memberships and give something back. Whether someone just wants to donate the $5 a month. Now, after 2 months of being a featured member is when all those perks will kick in. I'm going to make sure you're going to stick around so I can help promote your channels. So, without further ado, talking about memberships, we are going to go ahead and probably lag for a second, but I'm going to bring on a wheel as we are going to give an award to someone. We have our TeePublic store, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know about it, let's take a quick look before we go any further to the TeePublic store. And some of the stuff I have available are for all you guys out there. Okay, TeePublic. Now the TeePublic store has grown and now more than just the logos. The Rumbles Hate Me t-shirt has been a popular one. The Solution logo brought to me by Chaos Reaper and Company, now available as well. The Legion of Dork t-shirt is up for grabs. WrestleSense information and more WrestleSense stuff will be available on that website. Ray is working on that. Blaze cards, the Blaze Radio t-shirt that you see me wearing today, the Leaning Towards Death Wrestling logos, the Battle Queen logo, all the digital cards that are out there, folks, can be available on a t-shirt, even with the back of the card on the back of your t-shirt. Those are ones I really enjoy bringing to you guys. Drum Monkey logo. He's had a couple different ones. Shadow Press logo, Shifty's Grand Slam, Shifty's Platinum Dragon logo that he created. The Hot Piece of Cass for Cassie Madam Red. These are all available. Eliminator Beard. Jay Vulture created that one. I'm not going to be one of those guys to take credit for other people's design, so I will point out the ones that I did not create. And a lot of these logos are very simple, taking several logos and putting them together, just working on a couple different fonts. There's the Gathering I talked about, logos from all the different companies that I represent. Even the old school Nintendo game we changed. So many different things, many different things. You can get t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, masks, mugs. But we're about to give away a prize pack here by spinning the old wheel to one of the promoters currently at the $3 level. I'd love to give stuff to the other members of the channel too, but I appreciate every dollar you can give me, whether it's $1 as part of the Blaze crew, whether you're a main eventer at the $2 level or a promoter at $3. And now coming soon, it's not active yet, just put it up today, but the $5 level will be available soon. And that will be the featured. So now let's see who is going to win our prize pack for today. And the prize pack for those, and keep in mind, I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to win a prize pack on the next game night. That's right. We will be returning with game night here on the Blaze Radio Network. That will be tentatively either Thursday, the 13th, maybe the following Saturday. I want to try to get as many people involved as possible with the next game night, where we play a bunch of different games right here during the show in the live chats. One of my favorite things to do, very unique. And if anyone out there, some people already have used Ladder Chat Hangman, Friendly Fire, Blitzkrieg Rumbles, and things like that. And I dig it. I dig it. If people are using what I created, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Drum Monkey Boxers. Interesting. Interesting. So without further ado, let's spin the wheel. We have the those members that are promoters right now. So I want to personally thank them while I have a chance. Shadow Press, Rob Matchett, A Goddess of Pain, Stanley Ward, Cougar Knight, Cassie Madam Red, Platinum Dragon Studios, Jester Cyanide, Chaos Reaper, Derek Myrie, Blade Charge, Crimson Ninja, and PFW. Not to leave out those that are Blaze crew members and also main eventers. Enchanted Raven, Lady Devil, Aggie 333, Detroit Lions with Mike Make, as well as King Skullwrath. I appreciate y'all. All right. Let's find out who's going to win the prize pack. It's a t-shirt of your choice, a mug or a mask of your choice, and a sticker of your choice. At the next Blaze Radio game night, I'll be giving away another prize pack to anyone out there. And just so you know, full transparency here, it's roughly about a $50 prize. When it comes to shipping is a bitch on TeePublic, but I love the medium. It's been a great to get the logos out first, but also to have you guys have your own stuff out there. So here we go. And there is Nightbot Johnny 5 right on cue, dropping the TeePublic link. Good job, Johnny 5. Let's spin a damn wheel and see who wins the prize pack. Here we go. Crimson Ninja. Recently upgrading to the promoter. He will win a prize pack, a t-shirt, a mug or mask, and a sticker from the TeePublic store. Congratulations to the Crimson Ninja. And you know what? I'm feeling a little festive here on New Year. Let's give away a second prize pack. What do you say? So let's spin that wheel one more time and give away a second prize pack to another promoter of the channel.
the Blade Charge. I believe that's his first win here in the prize packs and stuff. So congratulations to Blaise as well. I'll be getting in touch with Crimson Ninja and Blade Charge, both of them in action today on the show as well. Now we need to spin the wheel again. So I guess I need to bring that up one more time. We're going to find out who's going to fight who in the next round of the Stable War right now, ladies and gentlemen. So we talked about it. We still have one match yet to go. So there are still things to be determined. But the first team is the Sympathizers. The AC with an amazing comeback the other night. The Red Lounge with the win yesterday. And Tuesday, it'll either be the Scavengers or the Dragon Army. Ooh, I know some of you are really waiting for this. And those who aren't in the Stable War still will still be in plenty of action as we continue here on the Blaze Radio Network with more. Here we go. All right. Who will you fight in the semifinals? The first semifinal match will be Tuesday, January 11th. The first team is no rest for the wicked between the Scavengers and the Dragon Army. Whoever wins on Tuesday will fight the following Tuesday. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's on. Well, yeah, we'll keep that on Tuesday the 11th. So whoever wins between the Scavengers and the Dragon Army will fight the next week. January 6th, the Thursday, this Thursday coming up, will be the other semifinal match. And those will be the last two remaining. So let's find out who will fight either the Scavengers or the Dragon Army on January 11th. All right, the Red Lounge will face either the Scavengers or the Dragon Army on January 11th. And that means, yes, process of elimination. It will be the Sympathizers versus the AAC on January 6th. And it'll be either the Scavengers or the Dragon Army versus the Red Lounge on Tuesday, the 11th. Those are your final four coming up here on the Blaze Radio Network and the Stable War. All right. So there is now more room in the green room if people want to join. I just got rid of the shares. So if anyone was trying to get in, please try to get back into the green room. We're going to get to our guests here and go right down the line. We got some really fun guests on here. We got some that have been here before, which is fine. But I do want you guys and gals out there. I want people to reach out. I mean, and get some new faces in here. Don't be afraid. Whether you're on camera or not, it doesn't matter. Whether you're in character or not, it doesn't matter. I want to give people the opportunity to come on, just shoot the shit with your boy Blaze. It's New Year's Blaze. Not to be confused with Heel Blaze from yesterday. No, I mean, yes, to be confused with Heel Blaze from yesterday. I don't want you guys to never know what the fuck you're going to get here. All right, so welcome, everybody. If you just popped in, I missed you. I want to thank you for being a part of the show. Drum Monkey still in the house, Chaos Reaper, Cassie, Madam Red, King Fever. I want to just welcome him as a new person to the channel here. King Fever, we run a creation and simulation federation. It's interactive digital wrestling for your entertainment. Creators and managers live in the chat with original created characters fighting each other, AI versus AI. I love not knowing who's going to win. It makes it a lot of fun. Plus all the other things that we talked about. And yes, I'm fully aware of this right here. When I really get excited, that vein pop out and you know I'm serious as a fucking heart attack. And I've talked about it a million times. If you can't joke about yourself, you're not going to make it around here. I got a big nose, big ears. I'm bald-headed. So it is what it is. Be yourself and don't be afraid about it and just have some fun. So without further ado, I'm real nervous about bringing on our first person. We've seen him in many different ways, shapes, or forms. He'll have an opportunity to try to fight for a world championship very soon. So hold your breath, folks. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Let me introduce to you the man of 1,000 faces, Penis Riley. I mean, hungover Riley Wolf. Some of you guys from Cassie's stream night last night will get that little in there joke. But here is Mr. Riley Wolf. Welcome.
Ow! I have a headache.
So I guess I don't have to ask how you're doing today, Riley.
I don't know where I am. I just woke up just in someone's garage. Thankfully, I have just somehow equipment to be on, obviously, the Riley Wolf Show featuring Blaise McCoy.
Thank you. Well, we know that you're accustomed to being in places you don't really know where you're at. I mean, you spent 3 months in the damn woods this summer and crawling out of the woodwork and coming back to LTD, and you picked up with that lethal championship opportunity you had. You didn't capitalize on it, but it didn't stop you from making waves here in LTD. And tonight, you are going to face the man in the live chat right now. I believe it's the first time you guys have fought as well. It's the Drum Monkey. Your thoughts on your fight against him in the semifinals?
Ooh, the Drum Monkey. I'm going to take all those drums that he holds near and dear and strike them right over his head, breaking them one by one over his head until I'm victorious and I face either an old rival of mine in Shifty or a new face that I've never faced one-on-one in Chance Harper. And then I'm going to go on to become the #1 contender to the LTD World Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, when Riley Wolf's on the show, you do not need caffeine. It just oozes out of him into everybody else, and we appreciate it. And as much as we're at odds pun, I guess, chance puns, odds puns, and all that, I'd be remiss not to talk to you about the Radio Rex sympathizers in the stable war. Good, give me your thoughts.
You see, I think we've gone very far, but surprisingly, we're at each other's throats. Like, I don't understand this. Count just was going way over line by stepping over me and all this stuff. It's just been ridiculous.
True. And some may say, Cassie, Madam Red, you guys dodged a bullet not having to face them in the semifinals. However, the most dangerous team, in my opinion, in this stable war is a team that was thrown together. The Australian American Coalition. Danny Wells, who you've met some in the Second City Dojo, Austin Black, Lucas Soterio, and the lethal champion Micro Mike. That team has been really formidable. What thoughts on your squad having to face the AAC in the semifinals?
They've been formidable because they haven't faced the Rex sympathizers, the breakout stable in the stable wars. When we showed a little bit of glimpse of hope for all these teams, for the Renegades, for the Dragon Army, when they thought they had it, we cut their legs out from under them and won it all, and we're going to win it all when we face the Australian American Coalition, and we're going to move on to the finals.
Well, the rest of the matchups will be determined. We will broadcast them soon. But the one that we already know is Angelita from your sympathizers will face, well, I would say the wild card of the AAC, Carmen Gonzalez. That should be a very interesting matchup. What's your thoughts on that? Welcome, Cowboy.
I know that Lita's got this in the bag. Maybe she doesn't have the best track record with the Goddess of Pain. Or wait, no, that's Cassie. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, Cassie has a word for you anyway.
Hungover.
That McAllister had to rescue your sorry asses in the last round. And sure enough, he was the one that put you guys into the next round.
If it wasn't for my leadership, McAllister never would have won that.
You are the man who has grabbed the briefcase twice, and that's 7 medallions, 4 in the first round, 3 in the second round. So that's quite impressive. But you know what? You've been a great guest on here as much as we are at odds, but damn, another odds pun. Favoring Radio Rex hasn't been the most popular thing, but he does have a following. But I want to bring someone on who I think can rebut what you have to say. Someone who can combat Riley Wolf, I think, if he's in that type of mood. Ladies and gentlemen, I've waited for this confrontation in a long time. I wish it's who you wanted to talk to, your old buddy Count from your squad. However, you have no idea, do you? It's the filthy one, Joel Quinn.
Really?
Welcome.
Joel Quinn?
What up, motherfucker?
What's up, brother? I figured it'd be mighty interesting to bring one of the Red Lounge on here against the Sympathizers. What do you think about your chances there, Joel, and the Sympathizers?
I mean, we're just going to shut them out like we've been doing every team. Let's just get the facts. The Red Lounge is running this. We've shut out already every team that's came up against us. I think the Sympathizers are going to be sucking it hard.
Well, you got the AAC
you know what I
first.
mean.
I correct
Yeah,
myself.
so you're disregarding the AAC.
I said Sympathizers because I want to hear what he thought about you and your squad, Riley. That's
their
why
squad
I said it.
sucks. Like, legit. They suck. It's what it is.
You
Like,
sure
hands
about
down
that?
all day.
Why don't you ask the Dragon Army how we suck?
Hey.
Why don't you ask the Renegades if we suck or not?
We got the West Hollywood scumbag in the building in much loving way, Mr. Underdupa himself, Joel Quinn, and I didn't need to see you streak today, so I appreciate that at least, Joel. Hopefully, you're wearing at least some underwear.
I mean, I'm not going to turn on my camera because y'all don't need to see what the hell this glorious looks like. I am too pretty for y'all to be looking at. You need to pay me if you want to see me. Pay me money.
There you go.
Pay up.
I
Give me
can't
that
disagree
cash.
with that.
Otherwise, you ain't seeing nothing. You see this beautiful, ugly screen I have.
I can't disagree with that. The filthified one, if you will. Joel Quinn, always entertaining, always fun. And Riley, I've had enough of you already today. You've had your say. Sitting in your garage, playing with yourself. So good luck today against Drum Monkey. He's had some choice words. But actually, wait a minute. There's the Drum Monkey. We got our matchup right here. Sit next to me, Joel. Sit next to me. This should be entertaining here.
I hate both of them, so I'll sit next to anybody. I don't give a fuck. They both
Nemesis,
Drum Monkey.
pipe down.
Welcome,
all right.
Welcome, Drum.
How you doing, Blaze?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, my friend. Big shout out to a Firestar joining us as well. So our opening match tonight, as soon as we're done, and I want to talk to Joel about his other match too before he goes. But Drum Monkey versus Riley Wolf will kick off our show tonight. Drum, what do you have to say about the opportunity? You've come so close to singles gold a million times over here. You've held the G6,
Yep.
You've held the tag titles. What's your thoughts going into tonight's semifinal against this man, Riley Wolf?
Oh, I'm stoked. You know how it is. Doesn't matter if you're playing to one person or 1,000. You get that energy, that vibe. You hit the stage and it's go time. And oh my God, Riley, I am going to break an arm of all 1,000 of your goofy faces, you damn nut job. Oh, I'm stoked.
It seems
like I said, I'm tweaking my giblets right now.
Hey now. Whoa, hey now. Get me excited as well over here. That's a good one. So it will kick off our show, and we're going to have maybe about 20 more minutes on here and start about 5:30, so we got plenty of time. But Riley, you have a rebuttal to what Drum has to say? I got to give you an opportunity to say something back.
It seems like, Drum, that I'm a dream match for you. So you're welcome for having this opportunity against one of the faces of this channel at this point.
Oh, no, we lost Riley Wolf. I'm so sorry, Riley, for
Riley, you got
that
20 minutes. You better stretch, do whatever it takes,
He
and
had a
then
final-
pray that I end you quickly.
He wanted to show his number 2 to everybody, so I give you one last opportunity, Riley.
Yes,
One last word.
For Radio Rex!
For Radio Rex, of course. Oh, my God.
Love it.
Trash.
AAC out there, whether it's them or the Red Lounge in the finals. I'm normally very unbiased radio. I've been called biased radio, blessed radio, whatever. I love it. But I can't cheer for the Sympathizers. I just can't do it. And I feel bad for McAllister being a part of that shit.
Hey, he did that on his own, all right?
Well,
He could
Jester
have joined
talked him into
Cassie.
it. Jester talked him into it, their tag team. And, well,
That's
hey,
his
if
own
they-
fault then.
if they win, it'll pay off for him, but not so. Drum, I got to say big shout out to you, my brother. I wish you the best in 2022, and I wish you the best in your match. Open up our show. And if you win, you'll close out the show as well. I got to say, though, if you do win, and I know if Riley was here, he'd rebut it and say all kinds of shit, you face either Shifty or, more importantly, Chance, your former tag partner.
You know how it is. Chance and I have been a team for damn near 2.5 years of the 3 years I've been here.
C&K and the Empire and the Alpha Empire and all that stuff. So, I mean, the opportunity of facing either Shifty or Chance is pretty formidable.
And we have crushed and we have accomplished and we did everything we set out to do at one point or another. But as you know, we as a team, we beat on each other harder than we do anybody else. I mean, how many times has fucking Demented or Caleb thrown me out of a rumble? You know,
hell, the last stable war ended with you guys at each other's throats after you lost in the finals, and even the Sundeath Scavengers went after each other. So I wish you the best of luck, Drum Monkey.
Thank you.
And I have to ask, I heard you kind of tease it the other day. Will we see a return of state-funded wrestling here in 2022?
Yes, you will. And currently, I am unfortunately with the bad.
I know
wiring,
someone you might want to hire if he's not already on the roster. The Filthy One here would be a good one for state-funded.
I might kick his ass again.
I have been talking to Joey's agent, trying to get the Filthy One. I mean, we're already my building is filthy. I mean, come on. It's a shack, more or less. So having the Filthy One would be opportune.
Right in that glorious
but yes,
Dupa.
I will absolutely have state-funded wrestling again once I find another rundown stadium, high school gym,
whenever you can. And you guys can check it out on Drum Monkey's channel here on YouTube. And you got my support 110%. You know that, my man.
Love it. Thank you, Blaze. Plus, I am currently putting together the package I promised you. And
sweet.
I am hoping you will get it in the next week or two.
Joey, Joel, I bet you're jealous. I get to see Drum Monkey's package.
I don't want to see my Arch Enemies package. I'm still mad at him for you posting shit on me in 2 rumbles. You eliminated me twice.
That's
Actually,
true.
No, I eliminated you. You eliminated me. So I guess we're even. I guess.
True.
Not really.
Yeah, who was it?
HOS.
Who was it that benefited from that? I forget, but Joey and I took each other out, and the guy that won it was like, all right, you guys are doing that. I'm just going to throw you over.
Well, it sounds like the Joel, Quinn, and Drum Monkey feud may continue. Will it be in the finals of the Stable War? If not, I'm sure it'll be somewhere in 2022. Thank you so much, Drum, for being a part of the show, man.
Cassie has settled us down. We understand the mission. Cassie has put together a banger of a team. Good God, can we give Cassie the props she deserves?
Yeah. So it's a good squad. Good squad. Cassie has a hell of a
Joey and I, we're going to keep it square till after the Stable Wars, and then we're going to go back to kicking each other's asses and helping random opponent A win whatever rumble.
Well, like I said, I was wishing for the sympathizers to implode and go after each other. But if you guys, who knows, Stable Work can take you to the top. It could tear you apart. So wish you the best, Drum Monkey. Thanks for being a part of the Get Blaze show, my friend.
Thanks, boss. Take care.
Oh, you too, my man. So, Filthy One, I've always wanted to have you one-on-one here for a little conversation. Tonight, you join the ranks to try to grab some gold. Brian LG, Super Nacho, Crimson Ninja, Brooklyn Joker, Chaos Reaper, Clinton Cage, Wally, Miles Stanley Ward. It's a plethora of top-tier performers, and Big Daddy Beard holds that gold. You don't know what number you're getting, but what's your thoughts going into tonight in that Blitzkrieg Rumble Championship match?
My thoughts are yes, I'm going against some of the top-notch people of LTD, and I may be one of the newest in LTD this year, but guess what? I'm going to prove everybody wrong. I'm going to kick everyone's ass, and I'm going to win. And then when I win, I'm going to take that title and I'm going to wrap it around my beautiful underduper. And y'all can give it a big old motherfucking kiss. Every single one of you who doubted it. Because guess what? It's the year of the filth.
Ooh, it could be. But before you go, I love the talk between Drum and you. I have to bring on someone else that is also part of your team. The lovely, the one and only Cassie Madam Red.
Woo!
Hello, love.
So we're celebrating the Red Lounge, I guess now. Big win yesterday. And while we got Joel and Cassie on here, what's your thoughts going into the semifinals, Cassie? You can see AAC, the team that doesn't matter if they win the ladder match or not. They've come back to win both times.
Well, we don't have the AAC, so.
Oh, that's right. I'm so mixed up.
You're still recovering from last night.
So
it was a wild night.
I know it was a wild night. We were up pretty damn late at the Red Lounge, 3, 4 in the morning, man, and it was pretty crazy. I know.
I'm actually sure. I'm actually 99.9% sure I recognize Riley's background. I'm pretty sure he went home with one of my girls.
Oh boy, I recognize.
Sure.
I recognize Joel's background. That underduper, that streaking. I mean, I think he was at the Red Lounge a little bit last night, dancing on tables and stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, Joel. I think that was you.
I mean, I had my own personal cage, and then we got some shots going. So,
I mean, he was doing his job. He gets paid. He gets paid well.
Exactly. Like working for Cassie has been probably one of my favorite things because we have one of the top tier teams, quote unquote. We have Cassie, our queen. We have Alex Wolf, a former champion. We have Corey Quinn, other Quinn, another former champion. We have Drum Monkey, another former champion. And we have my badass though, who's not won a championship yet, but guess what? I'm about to win one tonight.
But you're a fabulous bitch, and you help round my team, baby. So it's okay.
It's okay, because we're just going to show everybody a little bit of ass tonight when I come through.
Well, Joel, I appreciate you. I love having you on the show, my man. You are, definitely one of my favorite people that I've met here in this community. I thank you.
And I thank you for having me.
Goddess is here. Can I have these two talk together? I know they had a little confrontation.
No, she's fine.
I know you guys love each other, but you guys have had some confrontations recently. Welcome to the show, Goddess.
Yeah, but you know what? I always have a good fight with Cassie. It's
Joey got me a little emotional there. Didn't even mean to.
She didn't beat me last night. I mean, I was the only win for my whole damn stables, you bunch of fucking losers. So now the Goddess of Pain, the Battle Queen. Jade, you're going down tonight, by the way. I'm back at Red Lounge all the way.
So you guys have had a lot of great confrontations. Also, two of my favorite people here on YouTube. I want to go a little bit back to what I talked about earlier. And because personally, even outside the game, both of you guys have helped me in and out of the game. Your thoughts on, and I want to do some more of what I just did. And I'd love to have each of you be a part of it, because I know Cassie doing her own streams and gaming, and Goddess has been all over the digital world here on YouTube to different stuff. So I'd like to personally extend the invitation to both of you as we expand the Get Blaised channel to do more to try to help people's YouTube channels and stuff. And I would hope that you guys would want to be a part of it. If not, I understand, but I'd love to extend that and put you on the spot right now.
Oh, you already know. I already told you I would.
And Cassie did also behind the scenes.
I got your back.
Putting him on the spot, but wasn't really as on the spot as I said. So
because he already knew the answer, guys.
He already knew the answers.
And for many reasons, I can't go back to the heel Blaze persona of yesterday, but I know that both of you really enjoyed that.
It was funny as hell.
Jade, honey, I'm sorry, but you're going to end up like you did last night, flat on your fucking back. Okay?
Oh, boy.
Oh, and by the way,
okay.
I can't come on here and not say what I always say. Happy fucking New Year's, motherfuckers.
True. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. What happened? Okay. Now, Cassie, before I let you go, the Red Lounge was a big hit last night, and even after the show. And I pretty much, I thank you for the all-night pass that I got, and I thank Natasha as well for a wonderful evening. But I wanted to make sure that get your thoughts. We talked to Joe and the other ones about the opportunity to lead your squad to a Stable War championship, which in turn would get you two of the 3 championships now, because we will be crowning the first ever Tap Out Princess on Monday. You'll be able to pick, if your squad wins, whoever wins, you get to pick 2 of the championships to go after. So I'm not going to put you on the spot which ones, but I just want your thoughts on either the Dragon Army or the Scavengers in the next round, now that I got it right this time.
There you go. They're both tough teams. I'm not going to sell them short. They are. However, the Dragon Army's already lost once and it has already been out. Sure, they won their way back in.
True.
But
Reaper, I would expect you to become a moron. Oh my god.
yeah, no. Can they really go against 3 former champions and Joel's sassy ass?
Hey,
I don't know.
something.
Probably not.
I want to know something. When's
Good.
Cassie getting her shot at the Battle Queen?
Well, that's what she could have earned
always a
another
bridesmaid.
opportunity yesterday.
Never a bride.
The committee said if she could have beat you in the Stable War, she would have been right into the top 5 again. She's been in the top 5, I think, like 4 out of the 6 months I've done it. So she's been right there.
That's what I'm saying. I think she deserves a shot.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
So how
Though
about
I've been
this?
married
If
multiple
I beat Jade
times.
tonight, the next person I face is Cassie.
The personal challenge. We don't have a lot of those. It's hard for me.
I know we don't.
Well, this is the medium that I've always hoped that would kind of come to, whether people come on here in or out of character, but to have people face off, have people talk a little bit. And I'll have to submit that to the committee. I think an open challenge or a closed challenge, if it will, to Cassie could be something that the committee might want. They're going to take that into consideration. Yep. Cassie, I'm sure you wouldn't turn that. Please. I'm sure you wouldn't turn that down, Cassie, right?
Of course not. Number one rule in the business: never say no.
There you have it, folks. Well, Cassie, I thank you for being a part of the show also. And I don't know if you joined it in time enough that I did play your little commercial earlier. I love it. And I thank you, Cassie. I know, stay tuned, because I normally ask people when they're going to stream again, but Cassie likes to surprise people. But when she does, it's always a great stream on the Cassie Madam Red channel. So,
Jessica, you don't have to worry about that. I'm sure Dave will give me a hell of a fight.
Hey, speaking of naughty, I think we got the naughtiest of the naughty right here between these two. I think Joel Quinn might argue too, but in the most fun way, these are 2 of my favorite people here on YouTube for damn sure. But so thank you, Cassie, for being a part of the show, and see you very, very soon.
Always welcome, Blaise. Deuces.
So, Goddess, tonight it's you and Jade Jules Barrett. I don't think you guys have faced one-on-one here in LTD yet, but this is for the title. What's your thoughts going into that Battle Queen match tonight?
Well, see, last night, all those ladies in that poor elimination got my anger taken out on them for all the guys on my team losing. Tonight, it's simple. It's my title on the line, and everybody knows I bring hell with me when it's my title on the line, so she better be ready.
Shh, Joel, don't tell the ladies I like you more. That was supposed to be our secret. So I got to wish you the best of luck, Goddess, man. It's going to be a tall task, and I'm not just talking about she's 6'8". Jade Barrett's an imposing figure, and she's been pretty dominant since she's joined here. Plus, she's also the one that took your tag title away.
Well, that wasn't my doing, so hey, it happens. You win them, you lose them. It's a win or it's a lesson.
True, that's a great point. And I always say too in this game, completely from New Year's Blaze to everybody who plays digital wrestling out there anywhere. I don't really like saying "caw." That's what we do. That's what we do. It's not the name, in my opinion. We are digital wrestlers, and anyone out there that's a digital wrestler, have fun losing, or you won't have fun.
Right.
That's how I'm going to leave it with my girl Goddess. Any final words? When is the next WPW? I know you were talking earlier about maybe not wrestling tonight, maybe something else. What do you have in store, Goddess? I know you like the surprise, though.
I may stream something just for fun tonight, but the first Whip and Post Wrestling will be Sunday night. That'll be our return for the new year.
So if you guys don't know, and it's been one thing I talked about a lot, talked about earlier, how I love to promote the channel. So Wet Pussy, wet Wet panties. I mean, Whipping Post Wrestling with Goddess of Pain is one of the best channels out there. It's off the hook. It's off the chain. It's
We are not
unbridled.
PG.
Yeah, not PG. It is crazy, and I fucking love it. And I thank you for what you do, Goddess.
I bring the bad boy out in Blaze. If you ever hear him on my show, you guys will die.
Well,
You guys thought
okay.
yesterday was anything. Just wait.
Okay, before you go, now that you brought it up on WPW not too long ago, for those that don't know, Goddess is an intergender warrior. She's not afraid to take on the men. And she challenged me. And if you know your boy Blaise, I'm semi-retired. I don't fight on LTD. Well, I will tonight against my boys to make a point. To be honest, the only reason I'm having that battle royal with Shmoo, Tyson, and Junior is because I have made over 160 digital wrestling cards for all of you, and I have yet to make Blaise. I have yet to make Junior. I've yet to make Shmoo or Tyson, who's been my characters, and they do represent two friends of mine that are no longer with us. I haven't made the cards for them, and you guys take that for what it's worth. A lot of people out there that would do such a thing and make digital cards or stuff, they probably would have made their characters first. So take that for what it's worth. Toot, toot, pat, pat, pat on my back, which I don't normally do. And yes, this one brings out the best and the worst to me. So I thank you, Goddess. Good luck tonight.
Reaper, I am going to make you tap very shortly. Don't worry about it. Oh, and by the way, Blaze, we do have our rematch on Sunday.
Yes, please tell me it's not too well. I didn't want to really get into it, but what happened in our match with Goddess and me challenged me to a match, and I had no choice. I also had no choice but to join the booth because you guys were bashing me like crazy going up to the fight.
You did that on purpose so you could help Count Sneak Rex in. Don't even lie to me.
Yeah. So Goddess on her channel, for those that don't know, she's not a sympathizer, just the opposite. She can't stand Rex, hates Rex. And the thing is, she promised to never have Radio Rex in her booth in WPW, even though Count, her husband, loves Rex and is a sympathizer. It's Goddess's show, and she is not afraid to put her foot down, or both feet down, or feet right up your ass, or in your mouth.
Foot up your ass, right?
And so what she did was when she challenged me, I got a hold of Rex, or maybe I just pointed Rex in the direction of the booth to go hang out with Count. So to distract Goddess during our match, which she won, I got
it just
to pull.
Infuriated me more, so it backfired on you.
I got to pull the wool over Goddess and kind of get a moral victory, if you will, by making sure one of her promises were broken and Radio Rex was in the booth. If you guys missed that, find WPW on Goddess of Pain's channel. It's only like 2 shows ago or something, I believe.
Yeah.
Where Goddess and Blaise fought in the ring. I thought it was going to be a regular match. I said I wanted a cage match. Next thing I know, it's 2 out of 3 knockouts, which I expect that with the Goddess of Pain. I should have expected that. That's my fault. And Goddess beat me fair and square, but I demanded a rematch, and there will be a rematch. Goddess versus Blaise 2 coming soon on WPW. I love you, Goddess. I appreciate you.
Much love all. Win or lose.
All right. I love you, Goddess. You have a happy new year, and I'll definitely be talking to you.
All right. I'm out.
Bye-bye. Let's see. We had some people join us here while I was live. Anna, Fofana, Banana Man. Oh, good to see you, Anna. Welcome, Anna. Anna had some fun with me yesterday as she joined the show. Xenophon, Anna, for the first time over on the Blaze Radio Network show, taught me in a very rare form yesterday, but it was fun. Brian Hernsberger in the building. Oh, don't start, Cowboy John. We don't need any more sympathizers. And Jay Barrett, too. Oh, my goodness. It's falling apart in here. It's falling apart in here. There's Xenophon, my friend. Happy New Year to you as well. Before the Stable Wars over. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We'll see. We'll see. So we got a couple more guests to get to here before we close it out, and I might bring everybody back in. Always plan on making this an hour, but you guys are great, and I talked too damn much throughout the first half of the show, but I had a lot of information I needed to get out, and I wanted you guys to hopefully learn. So if you're just joining us and you have a YouTube channel, feel free to go back, and I'm going to try to clip it and post it on social media. I know I went over the 1 minute mark, so it might be in a couple different parts where we announced a new membership program for $5 a month, so I can help promote your channels as well, or if you can just afford to promote a little more. So before we get to our final couple guests, let me give a shout out to the members of the channel in the old-fashioned way that we normally do with the membership video and a little beat that I made. We'll be right back.
This is a recording.
Please hang up and try your call again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
We're sorry. The number you have reached has been disconnected.
It's always fun to play that one. I made that beat up with a bunch of old things from rotary phones and back in the day. So to, some of the younger people out there may have never heard of Busy Signal or some of those recordings that we used to hear back in the day on old school phones that were actually connected to the wall, or that you had to dial 9, 8, 7, you know, that's old school, man. But a really fun thing to put together. And like I said before, I'm not one of those ones that push to be a membership as much as I probably could, but I appreciate everybody who can donate to the channel, whether it's a super chat in the live stream or being a member of the channel to help us grow, because I got some big plans. If you guys see all the new content I've been putting out, I got a lot more where that came from, and I love bringing it to you guys and gals out there. Now, we're going to get to two guys to close out the show that are in championship matches. But first, I want to reiterate the importance of the Stable War. We're in Stable War 10. We've had 9 Stable War championships, and now here in our 10th one, celebrating 10 Stable Wars. This is my favorite one so far. Not that any other ones were any good. We've had 6-man teams, 8-man teams, 4-man teams, 5-man teams like we do now. It's always revolving around collecting medallions to be crowned the Knights of the Combat Kingdom and win 2 championship opportunities. This time around, we started with 14. We're now down to 5 teams. We spun the wheel to find out who's going to be facing who, but we still don't know who the 4th and final team will be. The winner will take on the Red Lounge Tuesday 11th. So I do have one of the members here to discuss the Scavengers versus the Dragon Army coming up on Tuesday. The one, the only, the Joker, the Crow, the Cactus, the Statman. Welcome to the show, everybody. Mark Caliber. Welcome, brother.
Thank you very much, Blaise. You know, that does kind of make me laugh every single time you say that.
Happy New Year, first and foremost, my friend. I wish you the best in 2022, of course. And especially for everything you do on Commonwealth Wrestling as well. A great channel. I love promoting it as well. I love watching it. You bring something really unique to the table. And that's one of the things I said back in the beginning of the show when I went over, running your YouTube channel and trying to be unique. I think Mark Caliber does a great job on his channel. So big kudos to Commonwealth Wrestling and Mark Caliber in your channel. But what I really want to talk to you about is you have a very interesting and very integral match coming up on Tuesday, as you are part of the Scavengers this time around. And not only are you teamed up with those who kind of helped you out of a dark place when Lord Amadeus and the Maestro had you half freaking zombified. Yeah, I know, Drum. I left out the zombie part of his monikers out there. I'm trying to forget about it. It was kind of dangerous. However, not long ago, and just to make a long story short, about 4.5 years ago, Ripper Spring Hill and your boy Blaise McCoy had left wrestling because we couldn't take it anymore. We had to go to the Madness Asylum, and and find a way to come back to be pro wrestlers again. And the Madness Asylum, we ended up taking it over, buying it out, and turning it into a place where wrestlers that were confused or lost or in big time trouble could go and become what they need to become to continue wrestling. Anybody can be mad, but only few can be MAD. And not too long ago, 2 really experienced members in the community were sent to the Madness Asylum. And no, I'm not talking about Demented taking chance there, and we got a damn clone for 3 months. I'm talking about Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown and you, Mark Caliber. So full circle, if you will, from the Madness Asylum, you guys both went in there and helped elevate that asylum to even better, bringing your experience and your knowledge to what the MAD brings. But a Tuesday night inside of a cage, no escape. It's the second match. It's right after that very important ladder match. Mark Caliber versus Shifty. What's your thoughts going in to fight the Drunken Dragon Clown that you know very well?
You're right about that. You know, we do kind of know each other very well. I do believe I've been in the ring before, like a few times, say like Rumble wise, I believe. But I do believe this is one of our first matches one-on-one inside a cage. Yes. And you're right, I do know exactly what he's capable of, man, with that Xanthrax slam that he has. You gotta watch out for that claw, man. I mean, I know firsthand, trust me. And I've been in a few cage matches myself. I definitely know what that steel is capable of. And since we're heading to the Steel City, so to speak, the cage match should be, well, shall we say, appropriate in this matter.
You got the crow's beak as well, and you're one that really studies and analyzes your opponent to the most part, is what I've learned from you over the years. And I've really, it gave me the opportunity to step back in the ring more than I should be in my old age. But you do know Shifty inside and out. And I think that both of you, even though there's a size difference and whatnot, are a perfect match to try to fight each other. You got high impact maneuvers that can slam you to the ground. Plus you have 2 devastating submission movers that can, rip someone's face off or dislocate their damn jaw with that crow's beak. So you will be inside of a cage. Climbing out doesn't matter. Going out the door doesn't matter. It's pinfall, submission. But let me know more about what it's like teaming with the Scavengers here.
Well, I will admit it is a little different. Yep. Oh, thank you, Goddess. I appreciate it.
And his fight's on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, his the teaming with them, as I just said, it is very different than what I'm used to. But I do kind of see a little bit of myself in them. Back in my young days, I've kind of been a bit of a scavenger myself, I guess, being a bit of a mysterious type of figure, I guess you can say. That from way back in the day, right?
Yeah. Well, at the same time, the Scavengers are coming off a Stable War 9 championship. They won with the Sudden Death Scavengers last year or earlier this year in Stable War 9. So, you teamed up with a team that are really hungry to become another team that basically has won a second Stable War. And you've been in, I think if I can name anybody, you've been in more different stables than anybody in all these Stable Wars. Maybe a different one every damn time, but you adapt very well. Oh no, Chameleon Caliber is the next persona. It's very fitting, though. It's apropos because over the years, all the teams that you've been with, whether it was with your mentor, Mr. U-Taker, whether it was with the MAD, whether it was, there's so many different teams that you've been a part of. You do nothing but benefit the team and help them and bring something really good to the table. So you got your match with Shifty, Jay Vulture versus Sir Dragon. J Dog will take on Dragor, TRC versus Quicksilver. But I want your take on the Battle Queen match, Lady Devil versus Jen Richards on Tuesday.
Well, admittedly, I do kind of feel bad for Lady Devil, considering she had her to hide her children from me. So sorry about that.
True, so you get to right some wrongs being on that team as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that the Zombified was any of your problem. I mean, I know we know who to blame for that now after everything that happened in the Maestro. I hate even mentioning his damn name, but I'm glad to see you've come back. And one thing I've explained this before about Mark Caliber, he's had all these faces of Caliber, all these monikers, but you seem to keep a little shard, a little part of that persona and evolve yourself every time, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, as you said, it's like a bit of a patchwork. I usually keep like a little bit of tiny bits and pieces of my personalities that I've had in the past, and sometimes like there are those that I don't want to forget, and there are those that I do want to forget. But hey, you know what? With all these things, I could be a practical joker if I wanted to.
True. Now we've heard of the Riddler before. I guess kind of like the puzzler, all the pieces that you have, man. And I mean, I don't know. We're mounting up a lot of names. You have yellow pages. You might have some competition for a chance and all them damn monikers. But like he does, he wastes all that shit. You use every opportunity you're given to make yourself better, and I appreciate you. And I wish you the best of luck against Shifty on Tuesday with the Scavengers to win and go on to face the Red Lounge. But before you go, can you at least tell us if you know when the next Commonwealth show is going to be?
Well, I hate to bring this up now, but we were trying to record a show today, but unfortunately, Twitch decided to be a little mother effer.
It happens. It happens. It happens. And he does
But
broadcast
then
his
again-
shows on Twitch and then also on YouTube. So that's kudos to you for that as well. So stay tuned in the very near future for another episode of Commonwealth, as well as Caliber and the Scavengers this Tuesday in a Stable War. Should be mighty interesting. I thank you so much for being a part of the show, my brother. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to you too, my man. All
right. Let's talk real quickly. We got a little more time. We'll go to 6 o'clock if we have to and do another 2-hour Get Blaze show. This is to me something I always thought we might do on the channel, but knew if we would. But really, like I said, if I'm not bringing other people in, helping other people out, I don't even want to be here. And that's what my digital wrestling show's always been about. And if I go back, there has literally been close to 300 different people involved in this show over the 4 years. And I'm really glad to be a part of that. One of the newest member of the roster, and he's been patiently waiting as the first person in the live chat in the green room. And luckily Chance isn't here. It's not real smoky in the green room, so they can survive. And with beautiful people like Cassie, Goddess, and even Joel Quinn, I include all the beautiful people out there. It had to be a pleasure to sit and chill in the green room for such a long time and have the patience to watch. Hopefully you're entertained a little bit with everything I had to give. But tonight, looking for his first championship as a part of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. He's been on the Legion of Dork with me and Super Nacho as well. Can't wait to bring you the next one. Let me give you a little taste before I bring him on. For some of those that are younger, like this man, they remember the cartoons of the 90s and the 2000s. But for those of us that are more experienced, I should say, and old, basically, to be blunt, the 80s Saturday morning cartoons were a staple of my childhood and many out there. Super Nacho and I will be bringing you another Legion of Dork. We're going to probably try to do it on a Saturday, maybe after one of my streams if I still have a voice, or maybe I'll just not do a wrestling stream that day and do Legion of Dork because there's so much to cover. We have 60 now, I'm sorry, different Saturday morning cartoons to cover. And real quickly, just to run some through, because it doesn't need to be a surprise. Anybody can Google 80s Saturday morning cartoons and find out what I'm talking about. But when I was a kid, I got up and turned on the TV first thing on Saturday mornings, and there was tons of cartoons to watch. Anything from the Smurfs, the Snorks, the Gummy Bears, the Care Bears, Hong Kong Phooey, Thundercats, Transformers, Inspector Gadget, Pink Panther, Teen Wolf, to Happy Days, to Space Ghost, to Herculoids, to DuckTales, to My Little Pony, Spider-Man, Batman, Fat Albert, Popeye, Super Friends, Jem, Richie Rich, Captain Caveman, Mighty Mouse, Alvin and the Chipmunks. So many that we can go through, and we're going to have screenshots and talk about all of them. Who could forget Schoolhouse Rock, Conjunction Junction, I'm Just a Bill, I'm only a Bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Yeah, all that good stuff. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and a bunch of good stuff. We'll cover Saturday morning cartoons here on the Blaze Radio Network as part of the next Legion of Dork podcast. But back to the business at hand. This man will be in a title fight that's tough to win. It is the Crazy 8 Championship. Sterling Rich got thrown. I don't know how. He didn't win shit to get into this. David Fowler, King Skullwrath in his first opportunity at some gold as well. Nightmare, Phelan Kell, former champion, Corey Wynn getting his rematch, and the champion K-Dog. Let's welcome to the show the Hellraiser, Cody Hagan.
Oh, sorry. I was watching the NL Wumble while you guys were doing this.
He's busy Googling 80s Saturday morning cartoons to find
No,
out what the hell I was talking about.
no. I'm watching Young Legacy Yankees Wimbledon.
All right, so Cody, tonight you are in a Crazy 8 pinfall submission elimination match. You just heard all the names. I need your take on the opportunity to win your first gold here in LTD.
It could be a big opportunity tonight. The office has some noise, but that's okay. Well, last time, I was here. I won a pinfall submission match. I eliminated every single motherfucker in that match.
Well, tonight
I can do that again.
You have to withstand, and if you've done it before, you have to do it again. Some of those names you're a little familiar with. I think you know who Corey Quinn is. I think you've heard.
Very much.
I don't know if you've
we've
ever fought.
We've had one encounters with him and his tag teams.
Yep. So it's going to be very interesting, Cody, and I wish you the best tonight in your big match.
I also know a lot of people in the match, including K-Dog.
Yep, K-Dog as well.
Won very well.
And you got the pancake man, David Fowler, in there, man.
I've had encounters with that SOB too. So.
And for what it's worth, I guess I might offer the bounty right now. Even if you don't win the match, I'm going to offer a instant Crazy 8 rematch to whoever eliminates Sterling Rich.
Ooh, all right.
So a little added bonus. Whoever eliminates, because I do not want him to win a championship.
Nobody does. Nobody wants to win an extra become world champion too.
The only thing worse for having Sterling Rich in the match would be if Radio Rex was in the match.
Oh no, nobody wants that motherfucker.
So I wish you the best. And now a little added bonus for you as well. If you can not, even if you don't win the match, you can be right back in another Crazy 8 fight if you can take out Sterling Rich. I wish you the best, Cody. Thanks for being a part of the show as always, my friend.
By the way, I'll be in Red Zone tomorrow. Go Colts!
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, brother. All right, there you go. We got one more guest as we got about 12 minutes left to go here. And a man who has one of the most unique shows here on YouTube with 4 different brands, if you include the combination of all 3 as well. The one, the only, the MSW. Let's welcome to the show, Miles Stanley Ward.
Hey, what's up, Blaise?
Welcome, my brother. Thanks for waiting around. I hope the people in the green room weren't all smelly and stinky and rude and annoying.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine.
So, Miles, another opportunity. You're the former Blitzkrieg champion. You held that for a while, too, man. And it's not easy to get a title shot, to win and continue. So what we do with the Crazy 8 and the Blitzkrieg title, if you win, you get a lethal shot. If you win again, you get a world title shot. But at the same time, if you are a former champion, you're automatically put back in that match. So tonight, you got Joel Quinn, who we heard from earlier, Brian LG, who's also the internet champ. He'll already have a fight earlier. One of your former tag team partners.
Yeah.
Crimson Ninja, Brooklyn Joker, Chaos Reaper, Clinton Cage, Wally, and Big Daddy Beard, one of the newest members of the roster, climbing right up and winning that title. So what's your thoughts, not even knowing what number you're going to get, but any of the 10 can win tonight in the Blitzkrieg Rumble match?
Well, all I can say is this. Against all the odds that are against me, I am going to reclaim the Blitzkrieg Rumble Championship. And when I do, and when I defended it, I will get my opportunity for the
lethal champion. Yeah, the hardcore.
The world or lethal championship, especially against Brandon Ace.
That's right.
Once I win that championship, I'm going to suck that championship up on his sorry ass.
Ooh. Ooh, words for Brandon Ace. If you're out there lurking world champion, he ain't afraid to tell you about yourself. Well, that's the type of confidence you'll always get in Miles Stanley Ward. And that's what I love about you, man. You're always confident. You're always up for any challenge. And as always, I would be remiss not to let you promote your show, MSWCW. What is next for one of the most unique wrestling shows here on YouTube?
All right, so the Blaised Autumn Super Show is going to be going live hopefully tonight or tomorrow night and on Monday night, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure to tune in to MSW Championship Wrestling, which is now known as, by the way, it's been renamed from MSWCW to MSW Championship Wrestling.
Nice.
And after that, after those two shows, it's going to be the next MSWCW talk show that's going to be coming up for the next free preview and also a New Year's resolution from my channel. And what's going to be coming up this year in April.
It's great, man. Miles is super creative. If you're not subscribed to the Miles Stanley Ward MSW Championship Wrestling channel, you're doing it wrong, people, because he has something very special. He has a great channel over there. And of course, what I'm going to end up doing for you, like I love to do, is I'm going to grab the link to your channel, post it right into our chat right now. And I want as many people as possible. If you're not familiar with that link, that channel, you will not be disappointed. I give the biggest resounding promotion right now for MSW Championship Wrestling. Click on that link, go over there and subscribe to his channel. Check out his shows. His channel's been growing. It's very unique. It's very entertaining. He brings something different to the table, which is what I talked about earlier. And definitely check out MSW Championship Wrestling right here on YouTube. Thank you so much for being a part of the show, Miles.
Thanks, Blaise.
Oh, as always, my brother. Happy New Year to everybody out there. I appreciate everybody joining the show here tonight. Even you, Paul Gilmore. Even you, Paul Gilmore. I know you're out there causing trouble. I love you too. Welcome to the show. He gets to go in the corner. That's not one of my mail order brides, people. I know Petronilla Quinn, no relation to Joey and all of them. There's been many of those in here. But no, that's not one of my mail order brides. And sorry, Natasha, if you hear that and you're upset. Anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have had an epic show here tonight. It has been fun. It has been wild. Hopefully, it's been informative because I wanted to bring something a little different. And like I talked with Cassie and like I talked with Goddess, I want to expand what I did here tonight. I want to bring a little more educational services. I've watched many YouTube channels that would review channels or try to give advice. And don't get me wrong, for those that know me know, I am not one to tell anyone what they should do. There is no wrong way to do it. But I really believe that with a little bit of help and guidance, a lot of people out there that might be struggling with their YouTube channel, that I can help you. And if I can help you, I want to do that. Whether it's just helping you redesign your layout on your channel or bringing you a new creative way to bring some content to the YouTube world. There's a lot of toxicity. There's a lot of bad people. There's a lot of anonymity that gives people, they think, the ability to do whatever the hell they want. And that's fine. Ignore it. Do yourself. Make yourself. Well, do yourself. I mean, sorry, Dr. Anus Tickler. Heel Blaze is... he retired for the year of 2021. We had New Year's Blaze here today. And back into the golf voice, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being a part of the show tonight. Hope you guys joined the Steel City Showdown coming up live right here on the Blaze Radio Network. Very, very soon. Within a few minutes, 6 p.m. Eastern will be our start time. So you got about 7 minutes to go take a piss, go take a shit, whatever you got to do. Get yourself a drink, grab a little snack to eat. And we will be back live right here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, PNC Park. 6 championship matches. We've reviewed it, previewed it earlier tonight. 6 championship matches. The world title tournament to crown the next in line to face Brandon Ace. And much, much more. We got a surprise match you guys will not want to miss. It'll be our 3rd match after the 2 semifinal matches. I cannot believe this person is coming back to LTD tonight. So if you are intrigued, you want to know who this person making their epic return to Leaning Towards Death Wrestling is tonight, stay tuned to the Blaze Radio Network. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all just got blazed.
Get blazed. Get blazed. Get blazed. Get blazed. Get blazed. Get blazed.